Butch Hates Capes by Dave Riddell and Rob Harper. We start our tale in a quiet city park. Nothing unusual is going on. The hour is late enough that the bums have drifted off to sleep and the crack horse are nestled in their beds. On a bench far enough into the park to allow privacy sits two friends.
You'll remember the time with the twins.
Yeah, I finished with mine. Gave her $50 to get home. What did you do with yours?
I married her.
The friends laugh for a bit, but then their laughter fades.
But seriously, man, I got a dangerous life, and I've been thinking that anything ever happened to me, I gotta know. You'd look after my mom, my dad, and my sis for me.
Don't worry, I got your back. Nothing's ever gonna happen to you. And if anything ever happens to me...
Don't worry, man, I got your back. I'd never let someone get to you.
We're brothers, man. We gotta look out for each other.
Till the end.
Friends till the end, indeed. Little did the one friend know that Butch meant tonight. He didn't like having to off his friend, but then again sometimes things have to be done. The next day, Butch goes to see his old barber for a trim. Butch's barber has been cutting his hair since he started growing it. He also keeps Butch in the know on the goings-on around town.
How's the family? Your mom and pa doing okay in the shop on 21st Street?
Oh yeah, they're good. But I keep telling them to get rid of that place.
How's your sister doing? What's her name again? I haven't seen her since she was this big. Is she still working at that superhero bar?
Her name is Violet. She's fine. It's called Knockers, and why wouldn't she still be working there? They're all fine, in their own way.
Butch lets his mind wander back to last Sunday. Weekly dinner with the folks, Dad watching football while Mom makes dinner. All he wanted to do was smoke his cigar and enjoy the game.
When are you gonna get a real job? Do you have a girlfriend yet? Get your feet off the table. Why do you smoke those things?
Yeah, but...
Shut up. I'm trying to watch the game.
The game was a blowout. The City Stallions were getting trounced, 21-6.
You're better than that. You should be an accountant like Marcia's Bobby. That's a nice boy. Why can't you be more like Bobby?
But...
All I want to do when I get home is watch the game, but no.
It's Tackleberry at the 10, the 5. Touch!
We interrupt this broadcast for breaking news.
God damn it.
Captain Courage has once again saved the city from the evil Night Day. More at 11.
Nice tights. Someone should cap that mother.
What did you say?
Nothing.
And now, back to the game.
I can't believe this comeback. I haven't heard of a comeback this unbelievable since Jesus rose from the dead 3 days later. The city wins! The city wins!
Damn it!
George, stop screaming at the TV.
Butch's father's anger was interrupted by the arrival of Violet, Butch's sister. Violet walked in the door with none other than Captain Courage on her arm. He was still wearing his costume. She was wearing her Knockers uniform, which is a bright orange tight tank top with Knockers written across it.
Hi everyone, this is Captain Courage. We met at the bar. Isn't he dreamy?
I don't believe this.
You're just in time for dinner.
And so Butch was forced to spend family dinner with Captain Courage.
So, Butch, what do you do for a living?
A little extortion, murder, racketeering. You know, anything to get by.
Ha ha! Funny guy.
Oh, that's our boy. Such a kidder.
Pass the gravy.
Butch is thrust back to the present, as the old barber nearly snips his ear off. Butch puts up with him for the nostalgia and the info, not the haircutting.
It's called Knockers. So that's where she meets all those superheroes.
Yeah, she brings a different one home every night.
I remember a time when we weren't all those superheroes, with those superpowers. Back in my days, heroes used their brains, not their mutated, scientifically altered, government-sponsored what-have-yous.
I wish I was around back then. A world without super jerks. Wow.
Then again, with all the powers of those supervillains these days, we'd really be in trouble without those super guys. I remember once when that Mr. B planted bombs all over the city. Christ, there was one right next door. If it weren't for a thrust, I'd probably be dead right now.
Yep, there's some bad elements in the city, but more super freaks ain't helping any. Sure, go after the wackos who want to nuke the place. Why can't those super nut jobs just leave us little guys alone?
Oh, by the way, John the Snake was in here the other day. He says business has been pretty bad too.
Johnny, eh? I haven't seen that viper in a while.
Once again, Butch remembers back, this time to a warehouse. Butch fires a gun from behind a large crate while Johnny the Snake sprays bullets all around him.
Seems your time's up, Johnny.
You're a dog meat.
The bullets stop hitting the crates around Butch. He heard the Uzi in Johnny's hand still firing, but they weren't reaching Butch. He peeked out to see a superhero stopping the bullets with his gloved hands. Johnny and Butch both stop shooting at each other and go for the kill. Butch barely made it out of there without getting pinched. Butch once again comes back to the present as the barber lathers his face for a shave. Always a dangerous time in this particular barber shop.
Oh, and Father Odell was down at the pub. He said he was looking for you.
Yeah, I know. Oh, that's Father Odell.
Butch thinks of the last time he saw Father Odell. It was in the pub. The father got drunker and drunker as the night went on until he was escorted home by a few kind wenches.
He probably wants to know if you're all right. You know, after all what happened to your sister.
Yeah, probably. Wait, huh? What happened to my sister?
I thought you knew.
Tell me now.
It was last night. Captain Courage, well, your sister ended up in emergency. They say there's nothing wrong, but they gave her a rape test, Butch. And well...
Butch crashes out of the barber shop with half his face still lathered and rushes to the hospital. The receptionist looks shocked as she sees Butch enter. No stranger to the ER, Butch's reputation precedes him.
Where?
Butch, it's okay. She's a little bruised, but she's fine.
Where?
Room 108.
Butch rushes past the reception desk.
You're not going to do anything stupid, are you, Butch? Last time we were trying to catch up for a week.
Butch finds Violet battered and bruised with the worst of her injuries to her psyche. A while later, Butch enters Knockers. His anger is so large that it isn't even registering on him anymore. Butch marches past tables with superheroes enjoying their beverages, all still in costume, right up to the huge Captain Courage. Butch barely comes up to his chin.
Can I help you, citizen?
Without a word, Butch pulls a pistol from beneath his coat and starts pistol whipping the costumed Avenger.
Not the face!
Butch pistol whips Captain Courage down to the ground and then into a pulp. Eventually he stands over the beaten body of Captain Courage.
Never, ever look even sideways at my sister again. Do you understand?
Butch gives the beaten cape one last kick.
And that's for wearing the ridiculous costume.
He then walks away, leaving Captain Courage moaning on the ground right past all the stunned superheroes. Once he gets outside, Butch lights a cigar and looks up at the skyline filled with flying heroes.
Man, I hate capes.
And now a message from the man of four voices, Jack Fike.
Please, if anyone would just buy some merchandise so I could not have to work as a telemarketer, I beg of you.
Thanks, Jack. And please visit cafepress.com/Vinland Old Time Radio to get any merchandise you might be interested in. It'd help us out a lot. Thank you and keep listening.